Hello everyone, my name is The Clever Fool. Today I'll be playing the final episode of Leloy titled The Final Fortress. Let's go ahead and get started.
Dongdo was the last fortress in Ming hands. Wang Tong sent for aid, but reinforcements would not be able to reach him easily while Leloy held the north and the coastlines. Still, Wang Tong's fortress was well fortified and well supplied. If this fortress could hold out long enough, a new Ming army, now marching from China, would break the Vietnamese army and send Leloy and his men back into the hills. The war was only one battle away from being over, and the fate of Vietnam hung in the balance.
Okay, our main objectives are to defeat the Ming by destroying all castles in their fortress. Our secondary objectives say that it may be wise to defeat the Ming vanguard before assaulting the fortress. Our hints tell us that Leloy's forces can support a population limit of 250. Wow, okay, that's higher than normal. It is advisable to weaken the Ming vanguard as soon as possible. Siege engines are helpful when facing a more numerous enemy. Your scouts report that Leloy in yellow is preparing for a final push to expel the Ming once and for all. He commands two camps, one in the west and one in the south. The Ming in blue control a vast fortress atop a cliffed promontory. It will be a while before they go on the offensive, but be prepared to face the full might of the Chinese when they do. Okay. They will construct many dangerous and unconventional machines in a last-ditch effort to suppress the Vietnamese uprising. The Ming vanguard in cyan possesses two military camps guarding the entrances to the fortress. They are the main threat initially and will send hordes of soldiers against the Vietnamese. Alright, let's go ahead and get started.
The Ming are attacking us. Hold your ground. Attack them in the flanks, men.
Let our elephants mop up. Let's micro our archers just a little bit.
Fight with courage in your hearts, men. The Ming are all but defeated.
Okay, so we've got a lot of villagers to go for at the start.
It is the unemotional, breathing, calm, and detached warrior who wins, not the rash man seeking vengeance, nor the ambitious seeker of fortune.
Okay, we got a lot of microing to do. Let's grab the relic. Grab this relic. And wall off. I know there's a section up here that needs to be walled as well. And let's try to get some vills on stone too. You guys can sit here at the front in defense. Get a couple of trebs going. Let's get all of our defensive techs as well as chemistry. That should be fine. This is also okay. The important thing is to get walls up ASAP. Okay, let's try not to go super aggro and trigger everyone.
Điện hạ có gì sai bảo? Dân dân xin chờ lệnh.
Why are elephants back here? Stop chasing the scout. Come on.
Dân nữ đến thợ săn.
Let's continue walling off here. And I might actually just try to wall off this whole section. Something like this. Keep them parked. Keep villagers coming out. Let's try to take out their siege workshop here. Produce some rattans. Get more pikes. Get mangonels here in defense. Send these villagers back to work. Get more vills on food here. Let's build ourselves a castle on top of this hill. Keep villagers churning out. Let's keep rattans coming out as well. I think bombard cannons would be a pretty big help. We can afford them. Is this a hole? Let's wall up the hole. Let's keep rattans coming out. Let's keep imperial skirmishers coming out. And maybe some light cavalry. We definitely need to get gold eco up too. Of course there's a freaking hole. Why is Ming attacking? Okay, well they're in our base, but they're attacking our walls, so we should be okay for a little while longer. Let's get more rattans, pick up hoardings. We definitely need to help our northern side soon, though. Do I have a stable somewhere? Let's build a few stables down here. North side's actually okay for now. But I do definitely need to send them reinforcements soon. Yeah, the walls are actually doing us a lot of help.
kiến điện hạ. Dân phu. Thảo dân xin chờ lệnh. Dạ bẩm có thảo dân xin chờ lệnh phu. Bái kiến dân phu.
Okay, that castle's getting trebbed down, but this is okay. We're out of stone. That's okay. Let's build another castle back here in defense. And we need food for sure.
Dạ bẩm có thảo dân thì sai bảo. Dân phu.
Bái kiến điện hạ. Dân phu. Dân nữ xin chờ lệnh. Dạ bẩm. Dân nữ
Repair this castle. Let's knock down this castle here. Have you guys stay on stand ground position.
Thảo dân xin làm ngay. Dạ bẩm có thảo dân đến ngay.
Not long swords, pikes.
Bái kiến điện hạ.
Bái kiến điện hạ. Dân phu.
Do I have a market? I don't have a market. I don't have the wood for one either.
Thảo dân xin chờ lệnh. Hạ có gì sai bảo.
I do have food. Not a treb, but some archers. Let's get that market up.
Dân phu.
I'll send these skirms to scout forwards. I'm actually going to back up with these trebs. We need to stabilize the north side a little bit more here. Let's repair up this castle. Have you guys build that castle up. Keep trading bills. Buy some stone. Okay, there's more to be destroyed up here, so let's rotate back up. Get more rattans going. And I need to get more food up ASAP. Using villagers like crazy here, actually. Let's clear out these Chuko Nu. Repair this castle. And we haven't even seen the brunt of the Ming assault yet either. Let's get these units back here to defend the west side here, which seems to be under much more threat. Build the farms, damn it. We have trebs. Go for the treb. Take care of everything else with something else. Make a hole here. What are those? Flamethrowers? Let's get these elephants over. We need to destroy these tribes. Go for the monk. Produce more rattans. How are we on stone? We're still okay. Let's grab guilds. Keep trading bills. We have a huge pop cap. We gotta remember that. Let's get a couple more trebs out here. More rattans. Let's have these villagers finish building these stables. Okay, we're still alive. Lovely. And we should start thinking about saving for elite Rattan Archer, I think. That means we need more food. Let's build some housing here. Have the idol go for fixing this. You guys can start hunting. Let's build more stables. Get more vills. Get some stables on this side. Okay. And now we are much safer than before. Let's save up for Elite Rattan. Start pumping light cavalry into them. Still need more food. I don't want to lose these rattans. If we could capture this gold mine, that'd be lovely. These guys, gold miners. Okay, let's move them down here. We should look for stone mines too. I gotta readjust myself as well. There's gold up here. That's good. Let's get some more archery ranges maybe. Okay. Let's do Elite Rattan. Paper money would be fun, I guess. Yeah, Rattan archers do wonders against their archers here. Okay, so that's a Ming castle. You guys can come north. And you guys can scout around. Go around the back here.
Điện hạ có gì sai bảo?
Let's have these guys build a TC up here. Excuse me. Oh my god, their base is so fortified. That's crazy.
Bái kiến điện hạ. Dân nữ xin chờ lệnh. Dân phu.
Có gì sai
Bái
bảo?
kiến điện hạ. Dân nữ xin làm ngay.
Hảo dân xin chờ lệnh. Hảo dân xin làm ngay. Dân bái kiến điện hạ. Hảo dân đã rõ. Dân phu.
Oh, nice. There is a stone pile to be had over here. Let's grab that. Let's pick up some more Imperial skirms. Keep training cavalry. Eventually, I want to think about battle elephant as well. Those were doing us great work at the start.
Dân phu, dân phu, dân phu.
And I want more rattan archers too. Defend our trebs here with our lives. Cavalry are okay. But against the proper massive rattans, we should be able to win. Rattans are just so good, man.
Điện hạ có gì sai bảo? Dạ vọng dân thảo dân. Bái kiến điện hạ. Hảo dân gì sai bảo? Hảo dân xin làm ngay.
Let's not wander under the castle. Let's actually take this castle out.
Dạ vọng có thảo
And
dân.
have these vills go on the stone here.
Dạ bẩm của dân phu.
I want more stone for more castles.
Hảo dân xin chờ lệnh. Dân phu. Hảo dân xin đã rõ. Dân phu. Dân phu, dân phu. Dạ vọng có thảo dân. Dân phu, dân phu.
Dân nữ xin chờ lệnh. Đến ngay. Dân
Bái
phu.
kiến điện có gì sai bảo? Dân phu. Dạ vọng thảo dân thảo dân phu.
Bái kiến điện hạ. Dân nữ xin chờ
Bái
lệnh.
kiến dân xin làm ngay. Dân phu.
Okay. Now that we've captured the entire eastern corner of the map, we are free to start assaulting them here. Let's take out a couple of these towers. Get more tans going. And we're actually approaching the pop cap too, which is really good.
Điện hạ có gì sai bảo?
Let's build a castle on this hill here, so we can get more rattans out quicker. And sure, I'll grab a lead battle elephant now.
Thảo dân xin chờ lệnh. Dân gì sai bảo?
Let's repair up our trebs.
Dạ vọng có thảo dân đã rõ. Phu dịch.
We should be going for the treb, dude.
Điện hạ có gì sai bảo?
Start floating in battle elephants. Yeah, our food's gonna take a massive hit here. But that's okay. We got rattans for days. Fills on gold. Prepare the next treb. And we are pushing them in earnest now. Yes! And we've hit our pop cap. This is great news. You'll love to see it. Let's get some siege workshops. Start reinforcing. We'll grab paper money because we can. Get more rattans out. Get more battle ellies out. We can get a couple more trebs out even. Oh, wow. Those flamethrowers do a lot. Oh, we're gonna lose all these trebs, unfortunately. It's gonna slow us down for a little bit, but we can build bombard cannons instead in the meantime. Get some impy skirmishers out on this side. Get back here. And keep mounting the offensive. Go for this castle. Bust down the gate. Things are starting to look good. More battle ellies. Why are my ellies not attacking? I guess you can pull them back for now. Out of stone. Let's get the gold. Oh man, that honor shot was rough. Let's get that trade workshop actually. I'm not sure what that does or what that is, but I'm sure it'll be useful to kill them off. Is that cavalry gonna go for our vills? No, he's not. Traded trebs, that's okay. What are those? It's a fire tower. Wow, okay. That looks really scary. Don't want to fight that. What are these? Flamethrowers? Is that what I was fighting earlier? Chinese don't... That's not a real unit. But it looks freaking dope. It looks awesome. Okay, they have monasteries. I'm gonna pick up faith here. I don't want to get flattened by those onagers either. I'm gonna back my archers up a little bit. Okay, there's a lot of golden stone to be had over here. And we're actually under some significant attack back here. Let's fix that up. Get Cavalier. I don't want to give the western flank to the Ming for free. Our offensive on this side is much stronger, though. Probably just lost like 1 million Imperial skirmishers. Yep. Ah! It's okay, we got the rest to spare, right? No biggie. Got bombard towers tucked around everywhere. Out of gold down here. Let's see. I guess we can rotate these guys over here, right? Sure. Ooh, that's a Ming base for sure. And we should be producing wherever we can. Okay, so their onagers are the biggest threats to us, so we should be focusing down their siege equipment wherever we can. We just lost a lot of units to bad micro there. What is this pathing? Oh my god, what is this pathing? Thanks, DE. Let's keep units pouring in on this side. West flank is doing just fine. Yeah, we're okay. Oh, there's a monastery back here. Okay, we could probably yoink their relics if we need to. We got freaking bombard towers everywhere, man. We should remember to just keep going for their siege, get more battle allies in, get more light cabs in. There's gold up here to be taken as well. Let's try to take out that castle. Okay, so now that their onager production has been majorly stunted, we should focus on continuing to crush their bases here. Let's make this into a gate. Go for this castle. This castle's gonna completely kill off all these teal units. Great. I'm gonna have you build a monastery up here, so we can start getting our monks to steal these relics back. Not that it really matters. You guys are out of gold. Let's send you over here.
Thảo dân xin chờ lệnh. Dạ thảo dân đã thảo dân.
You guys, I guess, can just chop wood. Let's push the castle. And start thinking about pushing this castle as well.
Bái kiến điện hạ. Lao dịch.
Oh, there's a whole freaking set of gold piles over here. Retreat villagers, retreat. Retreat. No, I meant to shift click these guys. What's going on?
Thảo dân xin làm ngay.
There we go.
Thảo dân
There we go.
Dạ vâng, có thảo dân. Dân phu. Hạ phu sai bảo.
Okay, so Ming's been completely distracted by this castle up here. That's given us lots of opportunity to push. Get a monk, grab the relic, bring him home.
Bái kiến điện hạ. Thảo dân xin làm ngay. Thảo dân đến ngay. Dân phu. Dân có gì sai bảo.
Trở lại điện hạ có gì sai bảo. Dân nữ. Tuân mệnh. Dân nữ xin làm ngay.
Thảo dân xin chờ.
Repair the castle up. We're gonna lose these trebs, that's okay. Pick up halberdier just because we can. We have a bunch of pikemen in that castle, actually. Get a bunch more elephants out. Did we lose all our cannons? Where did all our cannons go?
Thảo dân xin có gì sai bảo.
I guess I mismanaged them. More canons. You switched to the wrong side, motherfucker. Alright, how many castles do we have left? We only have one castle left. Oh, it's just this one. Villagers made it nice and safely. Cool. And the castle's down. Great.
All enemy castles in the fortress have been destroyed. Victory is ours at last.
Cool. And we didn't end up defeating the Vanguard, but it didn't end up needing to be... It wasn't necessary to attack from both sides, so... Nice, there's the achievement for being a campaign proccing. Lovely. So yeah, we didn't end up needing to defeat the Vanguard entirely. It looks like they have two bases, one in the southeast and one in the west. So basically my strategy was to turtle up on one side and then have the other side be my main push. And I think that ended up working out pretty well. The walls, like spamming the walls at the very start really helped because it distracted the AI a little bit and gave me some time to boom up, which was good. And once we started pushing up the right side with our buildings, like destroying the production buildings was really important because it made it much harder for them to reinforce that side. and we were able to capture a lot of gold mines. Like we were never in any danger of running out of resources at any point there. Like Imperial skirmishers are great too. Our light cavalry are decent, but we had plenty of resources for cannons, trebuchets, and Rattan archers. Rattan archers are such a freaking great unit, man. They're archers that are good against other archers. It's actually almost like criminally unfair how good they are. So long as you can keep production of Rattan archers and you don't get them killed by mangonels, you'll be good. I definitely lost some squads of foot archers and skirmishers to big onager shots there. I did notice my population dipped a couple of times, so I probably lost a few to some good onager volleys. But again, if you focus down the siege workshops, they won't be able to produce them as fast. They don't replace their production buildings. So I almost always, when it comes to scenarios like this, I focus down siege workshops if I can. If not siege workshops, then I focus down stables. If I don't focus down then stables, then I do castles too for the unique unit and stuff. But definitely focusing down siege workshops helped a lot, and capturing that gold helped a lot. That was a really fun scenario.
The Ming were defeated on the battlefield, and the last fortress fell. Lei Loi and Wang Tong met for the first time and agreed to a truce. It was apparent that the two had great respect for each other. The remaining Ming soldiers, numbering more than 80,000, were now at the mercy of the Vietnamese. Lei Loi was lenient, however, and spared their lives. He invited the Ming generals to a lavish banquet and allowed all of the Ming soldiers to return to China unharmed. He even provided ships to transport them and released all prisoners that were taken in the war. Lei Loi knew that the Ming emperor would never give up while his honor was at stake. To make sure the emperor would not lose face and to secure the future of Vietnam, he sent lavish gifts to the emperor and offered Dai Viet as an independent tributary state of the Ming. It was a small price to pay for peace and stability. Lei Loi became emperor, and his dynasty would reign over an independent Vietnam for centuries. Lei Loi would forever be known as the hero of the people of Vietnam.
Honestly, if that's how it went down in history, very savvy move. As a Chinese person, and having studied some of Chinese history, like honor and like being like the big brother country was really important to China back then. So, I mean, I don't want to comment too far on it, but like having generals respect each other and releasing the prisoners, like that's true, like big respect to Lei Loi, man. And honestly, the fact that they're independent even now shows that he knew what he was doing, and he is a rightful Vietnamese hero. That's really cool. I had a lot of fun with this campaign. Every single one was a banger. Every single level here was really, really fun. Some were easier than others. It was weird because the first two levels seemed to be more difficult than the following levels, honestly. So that was a little bit weird. But besides that, like, that's honestly like a small nitpick compared to how awesome like the rest of it was. Like fighting bombard tower, getting to use cannons, trebs, rattan archers, having tons of gold on the map, running things over with the elephants, and sieging down like powerful palaces and stuff. Getting siege, like the levels are so fun. Lei Loi is honestly probably one of my favorite campaigns so far. It would have been real hard to get to this monastery, actually. Yeah, like map design. Also getting to see some love for the Chinese civ. Even though they're on the opposite side, even though they're enemies. That was also nice for me, too. I feel like Chinese is one of my favorite civs, obviously, and I'm also a Chinese guy, so seeing them in game was a blast, and learning like a little bit of history from this campaign was cool. Obviously, don't use this campaign as like a history book, but rather to pique your interest into what actually happened and to do some of your own research. And it's nice. It's honestly nice. The civ was fun. Everything. I think I'll do a tier list of campaigns once I finish playing all of them. And I gotta say that this one rates very highly. Like, it's gonna be up there. Super, super fun. And I'll like take notes and do like a presentation later on, but yeah. Great work, whoever designed this one. Yeah, so Dive 8 Uprising, you know, you're constantly, you like feel like a gorilla because of low population space. You're constantly micromanaging 3 different things at once, trying to keep the families alive. Your own base is not under too much trouble, right? So it's not horribly difficult. The second one, Mountain Siege, you're on a time crunch, right? You got to micro down their siege well. You have to protect your castles. You have to like clear a path and then protect your units. Also pretty cool. Admittedly, having to escort AI units can be pretty frustrating if the AI doesn't work properly, but it worked properly for me, so I don't have complaints there. Battle at Hanoi. This one was actually really easy. It's a bit of a fixed force at the start, and then it becomes a build and destroy afterwards, where cannon galeons are super useful. Also fun, one of the easier ones. So 3 was definitely easier than the first 2. Reaching south, fairly simple as well. This one is actually probably the least remarkable out of them. It was like an introduction to Wang Tong, I guess. But this one was just building a castle and living, so this one was, you know, the most cookie cutter and easy one out of them. 3-pronged attack, you know, blocking the reinforcements, having 3 enemies. I feel like if the green player was actually doing anything to me, this level would have been much more interesting and much more difficult. As it is, my left side had a free boom, and my right side was just a matter of running over Wang Tong, but it was still fun overall. And Final Fortress, wow, this level was super, super fun. One of my favorites, I think, bar none, honestly. It was a really, 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 and I'm saying honestly a lot just because I'm trying to be as genuine as possible, and I really did enjoy this one. Final Fortress, so satisfying. You get to fight flamethrowers, there's gunpowder everywhere. You know, you're using Rattan archers, you're using light cavalry, you're using all sorts of units. Imperial skirmishers are super strong. You have a high pop cap, 250. Like, high pop cap makes the game so fun because there's so much stuff, and you get to watch like a lot of stuff going on, and you get to press a lot of buttons. Super, super fun. Anyway, thanks for watching, guys. My name's been The Clever Fool. That is Leloy completed. Oh, look at that gold medal. Very nice. I hope you guys are all staying safe during this quarantine season, and I will see you all in the next one. Bye-bye.